Moving on up, Eagles win over the Idaho Steelheads 6-3 and take the series in 5. Since coming to the ECHL in the 11-12 season, the Eagles had been eliminated in the first round for 5 straight years. But not this year. We're getting at least to the second round and hopefully more. After the amazing comeback in Game 4, the Steelheads came out in Game 5 and looked like they were completely in their own heads and had no idea how to beat the Eagles. The Eagles quickly took advantage of this off a fast break less than 2 minutes in. The Eagles are going to win a board battle, and then Ryan Harrison is going to make a nice poke move to beat the defenseman at the blue line. From there, that creates a 2-on-1 for the Eagles. They quickly get up the ice with Nantel coming up the center, and Harrison just makes a nice cross pass for Nantel to finish. The Eagles keep their foot on the gas, and 4 minutes later, they draw a penalty and manage to capitalize on the ensuing power play. With the puck behind the net, Boykov, defenseman pinching in deep, is going to create havoc in the corner. The puck is going to pinball around a bit and eventually come out to the point to Salazar. Salazar just unloads a bomb right into the net. And now it's 2-0 Eagles, and the Steelheads are staring down elimination. After the Eagles' second goal, the first period did even out a bit. Both teams were kind of getting stuck in the neutral zone, not a ton of chances created either way, until just past the halfway mark, the Eagles get another fast break. Zabatel is going to chip the puck out of the zone right as a penalty expires for Matt Register. Register hops out of the box and picks it up for a 2-on-1 for the Eagles. Register just cruises in and makes the cross pass. McLeese makes no doubt about it. And just like that, it's already 3-0 Eagles, but after last game, they should know full well that 3 goals is far from safe. As the first winds down, the Eagles take 2 consecutive penalties. The first one they managed to kill off in large part thanks to Hafner, who, by the way, is playing his 4th straight game. But the second one, they end up getting burned. Immediately off a face-off win, the camera doesn't even catch a good angle of it. The Steelheads just rip a shot quickly on net, and it goes right in. Up 3 goals, you gotta be a little bit upset with the Eagles taking 2 consecutive penalties. The one thing you don't want to do is let a team hang around. You need to bury them by not making any silly mistakes. But, on the other hand, they're out of the first period up by 2 goals. That you have to be happy with. From the start of the second period, you could really feel the Steelheads' desperation. They really started pouring on the pressure and forcing shots as often as they could. They outshot the Eagles 17-6 in the second period. The Eagles were weathering the storm for the first part of the period, though, and eventually they got their chance, and it didn't take long for them to capitalize on it. Offensive zone faceoff for McLeese. He's going to win it cleanly back to Sadeo. Sadeo's going to charge in with the puck up the near boards and make a great pass to the middle of the ice where McLeese has crashed the net. McLeese just has a tap in from there. The second 3-goal lead of the game for the Eagles, and you start to get visions of the second round, but pump the brakes real hard on that. Just 3 minutes later, Idaho gets another one right off a face-off. Just a set play off the face-off with Basaraba in close to the circle. Clean win back, and he wastes no time firing it right into the corner. That goal really woke the Steelheads up, and they went right back to pounding the Eagles with pressure. A bit less than 3 minutes later, that pressure paid off with a bit of a strange goal. Steelheads have the puck behind the net. As they go into the far corner, you'll notice Matt Register loses his helmet and ends up skating towards the bench. That creates a 5-on-4 situation for the Steelheads with a ton of room on the far side. Ends up resulting in a goal. I did not know this at the time I saw the goal, but apparently in the ECHL there is a rule that if you lose your helmet, you either need to get off the ice immediately or stop and put your helmet back on. So just a bit of an unfortunate situation there where Register could not continue into the play and it gave the Steelheads the advantage. Unlucky or not, it's a 1-goal game now and it could go either way. But the Eagles have shown their ability to get a bounce-back goal all series long. For the 4th or 5th time in the series, less than a minute after the Steelheads score, the Eagles come right back with one. On the PP, another play we've been seeing all series. Mardo with the puck at the point, going to go down to Belzile in the corner and then crash the net. Belzile quickly finds him. This time Mardo gets the shot on, but it's saved, but sometimes when you're the best player on the ice, the puck just finds you. The rebound is going to end up coming out right to the corner and Belzile, and he's just going to tap it home. So the Eagles regain the 2-goal lead, and they do manage to hang on to that through the rest of the second period, even though they did have to kill off an additional penalty. Heading into the third, the Eagles' game plan from the start of the period was just to keep it simple. They were throwing everything out of their own zone as fast as they possibly could and not letting the Steelheads get any second chances at all. They did, however, take 2 penalties in the first half of the third. Luckily, they managed to kill them both, but you can't really afford to do that, especially as you get deeper into the playoffs. Teams are going to make you pay for that more than the Steelheads already have in this series. As time ticks off in the third period, the Eagles keep everything on lockdown. Finally, with about 3 minutes left to go, the Steelheads pull their goalie in a desperate attempt to get the game back within 1. After a minute of pressure from the Steelheads, the Eagles manage to get the puck and clear it into the empty net to give them the 3-goal lead once again. There would be no incredible late comebacks in this one, and the Eagles end up winning the game 6-3. So for the Eagles' first trip to the second round, they will be playing the Allen Americans. The Allen Americans were the second best team in the regular season of the ECHL, the Eagles being the third. So this could very well be one of the best playoff series of the whole thing. The second round series begins Friday, April 28th in Texas. Games 3, 4, and 5 will all be here in Colorado. This one should be a good series, and if the Eagles can somehow pull it out, anything could happen. That is the end of this game and series review. Thank you for watching. Please leave your comments on the whole series down below. I'm Rudo3, and hockey in Colorado isn't done yet.